my controversial ranking of the Pixar films. Number 28, The Good Dinosaur. This is the only film that I genuinely sat through waiting for it to be over. Like, I was sat looking at this rubber almost every minute. It was painfully boring, and I wouldn't be sad if I never saw this film again. Number 27, Finding Dory. This film is super boring. I still can't remember anything from it. Hank was kind of funny, but this film is just so overrated. This is how people react to Cars 2. I'll get to that film later. The comedy relief gets a full movie about them whilst the main character gets pushed to a side plot. Only that film is an absolute ass. Yeah, I said it, and what? And what? This film is trash. 26, Brave. Now, this film isn't as bad as I remember. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still ass, but up until the bear plot, hey, I'd watch it again. The kids were okay. The mum sucks, and I'm not too sure if Boo is the witch. I mean, it's a cool theory, but just no. Anyway, next. Number 25, Turning Red. Periods. The guy was cool. Number 23. Okay, I'm kidding. But I did really enjoy it when Tyler was on screen. And when he was revealed to be a townie, it was kind of funny, I guess. Four Town was good, and the pentagram thing was cool, I guess. But the mom is just... I don't like the mom. Okay, a few things before we start this next one. One, I couldn't find a good clip compilation. So, shout out to this video. It's like, if Luca... This is to do with Luca being Italian. And secondly, in my script, there's a joke. It's a joke. Don't get pressed. Actually, or you can get pressed. I don't care. Anyway, 24, Luca. They're not gay. They're fish. They probably don't even know what sexuality is. The Vespa stuff was cool. That's all I have to say about this film. Woo! Number 23, Inside Out. For what this film is, it's a lot more emotional than I thought it would be. I mean, it's still a C-tier film, but I do enjoy the side plots. Like anger, fear, and disgust trying to control Riley on their own. Oh, shut up! Number 22, Finding Nemo. This is where my list gets controversial. I do not like Finding Nemo. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some really good parts in the film, like the shark scenes and anytime Nemo's in the fish tank with, William Dafoe fish. Anyway, Dory is really annoying. Like, just go away. And also, can Marlin just chill out a little? You know, like, I understand he lost his son, but him getting so scared and being so sporadic, it's so old, so fast. Number 21, A Bug's Life. Now, I love A Bug's Life. But Remy, why did it so low down then? Honestly, I have no clue. When I first watched it, I really thought it was going to be up there in A tier, but the more films I watched, the better they got, and this film just happened to fall down to the bottom of B tier. Anyway, let me praise this film some more. Hopper is one of my favourite Pixar villains ever, and the fact that this is Pixar's second film, just bravo. Number 20, Toy Story 3. Now we get into the Toy Story films. With Toy Story 3, in my opinion, is obviously the worst one. Surprisingly, when I was like 7, it used to be my favourite one out of the batch, but now I kind of wish the toys died at the end. It's not very good. 19, Toy Story 4. Now, Toy Story 4 should not exist. Number 18, Lightyear. I rewatched this film recently, and oh my god, it's really good. I had this film in the 22 spot, just above Inside Out, but now that I've rewatched it, I gave it too much shit. It's a brilliant movie. The fact that it's an in-universe movie that Andy watched is so smart to me. You know, everybody always says that the first 15 minutes in Up are the best 15 minutes in all of Pixar films. Light years, in my opinion, are just light years better. I don't think the intro's sad in Up, but when I rewatched Lightyear, I was on the verge of welling up in that intro scene where the girl dies. I don't remember her name. Anyway, I need to stop praising this film. So, Berserk, really? Also, the cat is awesome. Number 17, Toy Story. Okay, don't hate me, but this film is a little overrated. Just a little bit, but it is still overrated. I really like the idea of the main character being the villain, but that's not what we got in the final cut. If you don't know what I'm referring to, the Black Friday reel, you know the one. That might have been why I put it so low. I just love the idea of Woody actually being the bad guy, that it made me dislike the film more. I don't know. I should probably rewatch it, but number 17 is where Toy Story's going. Number 16, Onward. Yeah, I know, right? Why is this film so high? And to that I say, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I grew up without a true father figure in my life, but it's not like he died, so I don't know. I don't even remember much from the film, so I'm sorry, I can't really say much else. I like the dad. 15, Elemental, the most recent Pixar film of recording this. I remember walking out of the cinema pleasantly surprised. It was a decent film. I've sat through it around 5 times since it came out, and I've liked it more every single time. Good job, Pixar. You made a new film that's not dookie.
Time for hanky panky.
14, Coco. For some reason, I always link Coco and Cars 3 together. Anyway, there are some really good moments in this film, from the twist villain to the end song to Sans. But yeah, this film is good. Not really much else I can say. 13, Cars 2. Yeah, I know. Okay, this film is not that bad. Stop! Damn. God. It's still not amazing, but it's not bad. Stop! Relax, okay? Damn. I like the spy stuff. I mean, I used to collect the lemons when I was younger. I'll go more into why I love the Cars series later, but just know, if you like Cars 2, don't hide it. It's a good film. Kind of. 12, Cars 3. Now, Cars 3 is our first A-tier film on this list, and I only have one thing that I don't like about it. Cruz. She sucks. Simple. I'm happy that McQueen isn't a side character again. I mean, Lightning, Bobby, and Cal all feel like real friends, and the prank they're playing on each other are all really cute. Mater being in the film for a collective 1 minute is hilarious to me, and I can't tell if I like them treating McQueen as an old man or not. R.I.P. Doc Hudson. Anyway, next. Number 11. Up. I've said it once, and I will say it again. This film is not sad. I mean, I still like it, but it's not sad. I'm not sure why I have this film so high up on the list, but there are a couple candidates. Doug and Kevin are funny. I love Charles Muntz. He reminds me of that one villain from Tarzan, you know the one. Russell was kind of annoying, but not enough to hit this film down a notch. So, I really don't know. Hey guys, Editor Remy here. So, I've just realised that there are 27 films and not 28 films. So, the count has been 1 off for this entire time. So, I can't really go back and change it because then I have to redo the entire video, and I'm not doing that. So the count has just been off, basically 28 is 27, 27, 26. I'm just basically going to be skipping 10, so Soul, I think Soul's the next film. Soul will be 9, not 10. Number 9, Soul. Now, if I'm being honest, I always remember this film as the Pixar film that has the black representation in it. Like, almost every character in this film is black. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And to be fair, that might be why I put it so high. But there are some honest other reasons to this. Like, one, the music. Oh my god, the music is so good. Two, 22, as annoying as she is a very well rounded character. There's this theory that her soul actually landed in Wally. And oh my god, I love that theory. Like, come on. She's on Earth for one day, and all she does is collect trash. And what does Wally do every day? Yeah, that's what I thought. Number 8, Incredibles 2. Now, a lot of people really dislike this film, which is something I really don't understand. Yeah, Evelyn is not a good villain. Like, come on, her name literally sounds like a villain. But apart from that, I can't really think of anything bad about the film. The side characters are cool, like Void and that one guy that throws up lava. I don't know. Mr. Incredible trying to be a stay-at-home dad after us learning in the first film that the only thing that he truly longs for is to go out and do exactly what Helen is doing in this film. It's weird, but I kind of like it. But yeah, good film. Number 7, Monsters University. This film is a great prequel. The fact that Mike and Sully were almost enemies is a great plot point in my opinion. And all of the scare games are really creative. There used to be this mobile game where you could chase the Fear Tech pig around, and oh my god, I adored that game. I'll try and find some gameplay and put it on stream, but no promises. The teachers like Dean Hartsrabble and the other one, you know, the guy that teaches Mike and Sully. I like their characters. They make good additions to the cast. Now we get into the films that I absolutely adore. These are the best of the best. I have almost nothing bad to say about any of them. So without further ado, number 6, Wall-E. This film is a true masterpiece. The way they can show so much expression in Wall-E and Eve is absolutely magnificent to me. The human characters never got annoying. I love Mary and John so much I didn't even have to look up their names here. Eve is adorable. And don't even get me started on 22. I mean, Wall-E, sorry. The way that he loves and cares for the human race so much, even though he never even met a human, is such an amazing character trait. I love the fact that he lives in a Wall-E, which is just a bigger version of basically himself. Listen, I hate Hello Dolly, but this film has truly had me singing along and dancing with Wall-E. Hell, I love this film so much that at a convention, I bought an Eve Funko Pop. A113, better known as Auto, is a villain that I genuinely dislike, which is rare with Pixar films. Wall-E is just such a good film that I really regret not watching it when I was younger. Number 5, Toy Story 2. Yeah, you thought I forgot about this film, huh? Nah. Toy Story 2 is such a good film that I think it is 11 whole films better than the original film. And the rest of the Toy Story franchise for that matter. Woody, Jessie, Bullseye, and the Prospector are all great characters. Yeah, even Stinky Pete. They all have truly fleshed out personalities. Bullseye would follow Woody to the ends of the earth, even if that meant helping him leave the group. Jessie has her childlike wonder, yet does have some phobias that she suffers with really badly, such as abandonment and claustrophobia. And the stinky Prospector Pete does have a sad and semi-reasonable motive in this film. The side plot with Buzz, Slink, Taterhead, and Rex is a fun time. Buzz actually gets a good bit of character development in this film. And the music. Oh, the music. Woody's Roundup, that theme is a banger. And When Somebody Loved Me won an award for how good it is. Best Toy Story film by far. Number 4, The Incredibles. This film can only be described with one word. Incredible. Firstly, the family truly feels like a real nuclear family that just so happens to have superpowers. Mr. Incredible longing for the old days is a feat that all people can agree with. Tell me you don't want to relive at least one part of your childhood or teen life. You can't. And if you did, you're lying. Now, two of the best Pixar characters ever are Frozone and Syndrome. Firstly, Frozone. He is so funny. I think he was the first black movie character I ever saw. I remember loving him every time he was on screen and not knowing why. And Buddy.
My name is not Buddy!
Sorry, Syndrome is probably my favourite villain ever. Not just in Pixar. He is funny yet menacing. And can I mention, he has one of the highest kill counts in Pixar history. Like, this film has the second highest kill count in Pixar, but the highest being Cars 2. And oh my god, the music. Second best music in Pixar. Like, the Chronos scene, you know the one. Oh my god. Right, you know the... Wah, 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 wah. Number 3, Monsters, Inc. Now, this and The Incredibles can kind of be swapped. Like, now that I'm writing this, I feel like The Incredibles is actually better than Monsters, Inc. But oh well.
Do this round in a quick fire round.
Wait, what?
Yep, do this one in a quick fire round.
Okay. Randall and Waternoose are great villains. Mike and Sully's relationship felt genuine. Boo is adorable, but she is not the witch from Brave. I will stand on that hill. The score is amazing, and
Time's almost up.
Jennifer Tilly was really good as the Squid Girl. Hello? He left. You know, I used to think that this thing was Chica's Let's Eat bib from FNAF. You know, yeah. Anyway. Number 2, Cars. Cars is my favourite Pixar film ever. I love it even more than I love the number 1 spot. In fact, I think it's one of my favourite movies ever. It was my favourite movie for the longest time, for about 12 years. Actually, longer than that. Gran Turismo and the Spider-Verse films beat it out as recently. So here we go. Firstly, Lightning McQueen is the best jerk protagonist ever. Better than Kuzco, better than Lego Batman, hell, he's even better than Rick Sanchez. The songs are so good. Like, they're in my playlist because they're that good. This movie was, I think, the first film I ever saw, and I would rewatch it every single day. I'm serious. Every day I would sit and watch the talking car movie, the Brum Brum Scar movie, the freaking we got ourselves another tomato loving film. Guys, you don't understand. I had a full one of these filled to the brim with freaking die-cast Disney freaking cars. Oh my god, this film has haunted my life for 15 years, and I'm so happy that it has. Hell, I even went to Disney California just so I could go to Cars Land and be a part of that universe. Now, do I genuinely feel that Cars should be up this high? Kind of. Do I think it's the best Pixar film? No, I do not. Do I love it like it is the best Pixar film? Yes, I do. This film is me. I am all the characters. Every character in this film, that's me. And finally, Ratatouille. This film is a true masterpiece. More than WALL-E could ever imagine being. From the music, to the story, to the characters, to the food. I love this film more than almost any other film in the world. You know what? Let's go through all these points, shall we? First off, the music. Oh my god, the music. From the basic background tunes to the incredible Le Festin, I think that's what it's called. Don't attack me. From Michael Giacchino something. I'm not great on names. That song on its own gives this film an A tier. But there's more to go into. get copyrighted because that's how good my singing is. Anyway, next up, the storyline is amazing. Remy goes on wild and wacky adventures after losing his entire colony. Does this stop our main man? Hell no, it doesn't. He perseveres and ends up making friends with a human. B plus plot. The characters. Firstly, can I just say, my name is Remy, spelt the exact same way, and I was born in the year of the rat, which is the year after this film came out. Linguini is a great side character, and him and Colette make a cute couple. Skinner is another hilarious villain, and he never fails to make me laugh. Emile is so cute and funny, and Remy's dad is a really nice balance between a snarky father and someone who cares for his sons. A plus tier characters. Now the food looks really good in this film. I am the pickiest eater you will ever meet. If it's not pizza, chicken, or grape soda, I'm not eating your food. The fact that this film makes me want to eat your damn food, bravo, just bravo. A minus tier on the food. All of this put together makes the one and only S tier Pixar film. Kinda hope for a sequel, but you couldn't replicate this incredible godsend of a film again. So there you have it. My very controversial ranking of the Pixar films. This film took me about like a month and a half in total to make. I watched every single film in chronological order, and I thought, might as well rank them, make a video, maybe we'll get some content out of it. Watch me get 2 views in this video, Rev. I would really appreciate it if you liked, and hey, even a comment would be cool. Catch you on the flip side, guys and gals.